Should I divorce my spouse if my parents tell me to? This is not one of the ways that a person has to obey their parents. You have to understand that at some point, when you get into a marriage, you still have, it obviously becomes very difficult to honor both your parents and honor the spouse, and it often becomes a turf war and very territorial. But at the same time, your obedience to your parents does not mean that you can trample the rights of your spouse. Because honoring the rights of someone that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allocated towards you is actually honoring Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself. Now, what does this mean when you start to see that conflict? Obviously, you want to play the peacemaker role. I tell spouses all the time, try to patch up things. Never try to take your spouse away from their own parents, except in very exceptional situations. But for the most part, trying to be a productive piece of keeping the ship moving in the right direction, inshallah ta'ala, because ultimately, honoring our parents is one of the ways in which we honor Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So trying to help your spouse honor their parents is something that is good, and trying to do as much as we can without tolerating abuse and dhulm and oppression to keep things steady is something that's rewardable in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But never should a person wrong their spouse because their parents tell them to do so. And so this is not the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, intended for us when we talk about honoring our parents. So you don't have to divorce your spouse because your parents want you to. Instead, try to be as much of a peacemaker as you can, inshallah ta'ala, and maintain the rights of everyone without trampling anyone, and honoring the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us to honor those who He has placed above us. Subscribe to this channel, share this video, and click on the bell icon so that you can be notified with every new video at FaithIQ. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.